So good to see all of you back here. I just stuttered on like my opening line, so let's go. We're officially back. But the great thing here is we actually have a 5 difficulty cache that I spent 2 hours searching for and could not find for the life of me. What I did find right away is this. So if you've ever seen any of the videos, let's see. Hey, starting to see some people in chat. Does anybody remember this video? Who remembers it? Everybody say hi. What's good? What's good? All right, I'm gonna say everyone's name. Deptor, Swords, Jax, Theo, Anthony, Taylor, VZZ, Mystery, Deptor, Andret. What is good? What's good? Good to see all of you. So the first thing that I found, everyone hit that like button, by the way. Go ahead and subscribe. Happy birthday, Skylar. But right here, you might remember the video, and check this out. If you haven't seen the video, so you find this tool, and if you don't know what we're doing, we're geocaching, right? So this one is a 5 difficulty rating, so that is the highest difficulty you can have. So this is easy to find, right? Maybe for some people that little painted brown container would be tough to find, but this is the easy part, right? The hard part is figuring out what we need to use this on. So here's the thing. I just went live on TikTok. Within 10 minutes, I found where it was at. It has some insane camouflage. I can't pretend that I haven't found it because I have. I can't believe it only took 5 minutes because I was wanting to do it on YouTube, but here we are, right? So what we're gonna have you guys do is y'all are gonna go ahead and try to figure out where this cache is hidden, right? So this is what we know so far. You in the comments are gonna have to help me get this. Everybody hit that like button. We've got about 30 minutes. So let's see if chat can go ahead and find this. I'm not gonna give the code yet, but I will give the hint here in a minute. And one part of the hint is you will have to get your hands dirty. So that is one thing that I will say. You will have to get your hands dirty. Somebody just asked, is it on camera? Let's play a little game here. Right here, it is in camera, right? So where we are right now, you will see it, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and say, I've lifted up all these. If you've seen this video before, it is not under any of these, right? So it's not under any of those. It is not under this. We do know we have to get our hands dirty. Obviously, the first thing I'm thinking is, what about a post, right? Like, doesn't this seem like something you would drop inside of a post? Yeah? No, right? So I've looked all over those, not on any of the fence posts, not inside any of these. I even walked over to this side, right? So for those of you joining, 5 difficulty cache, found the tool. I am gonna go live more, I'm stoked. All right, we've got this. What's up? Not there. But, yeah. Yeah, I am.
I've seen some of your shorts.
Oh, really? That's so funny. Yeah, dude.
You travel around like...
Yeah.
That is so funny.
That's
I saw your
awesome.
shorts.
Yeah. I'm doing a live right now, actually.
Oh, that's
yeah,
funny.
yeah. That's so funny. Yeah, no, I go like here, but pretty much all over the world. But I'm sure it targets people in this area too, so.
Yeah, I was like, I keep seeing shorts. In fact, I saw one the other day, I think, that it was like you had a landscaper blowing around.
Oh.
You had to like take a break.
Dude, that's what's so funny when you pulled up. I was like looking and I'm like, oh, is he landscaping? And I got so many comments where they were like trashing on me like, he's doing his job, but I'm just like, dude, I'm not actually mad. Like, this is content, bro. I like wear that vest, so like I fit in, and
you're definitely a YouTuber I've seen.
That's so funny. Well, good to meet you, dude.
Good to meet you too.
My name's Josh, by the way.
Colby.
Colby, nice to meet you. That's so funny. Dude, I muted myself. I muted myself right there. That was a tragedy. Dang, bro. Dang, bro. Okay, that's all good. That's all good. How early did I mute it? Because dang. That was so cool. That he recognized me too. That has only happened a few times. Can you hear me now? Good. We're fixed. We're fixed. Everyone drop a comment. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? So we've got somebody that is landscaping here that he pulled up and immediately asked if I was geocaching. So pretty funny, pretty funny. We good? All right, good. So 5 difficulty cache. We're settling in here. We've got 30 minutes, guys. So we are in Idaho. I'll go ahead and say that. We're somewhere in Idaho. And what we're looking for is something to use this on, right? We've got this magnet and we've got to use it on something. Now, the hint says you've got to get your hands dirty, right? So we found this tube right in here, right? I will give the second part of the hint now. I'm going to give the second part of the hint. The second part of the hint is it is within 6 feet of the tool, right? So for everyone just joining us, this is a 5 difficulty cache, the hardest difficulty you can find. I just found it on TikTok Live. I got a little lucky, but the hint is you got to get your hands dirty and it's within 6 feet of the cache. The tool they find. So it's not under this, right? We've got that rock there. It's not anywhere under that. We do know it is within 6 feet. Let's hear some guesses. Check that wood. So I will say I have already checked the wood. It is not in the wood, right? So I've checked all of these. It is not in any of these pieces of wood, right? So it is not in this wooden post. We're getting some comments that it's in the mud, right? So another thing you got to look for, sprinkler heads, right? So I rolled up on this sprinkler head and no, right? So that's a legitimate sprinkler because, I mean, think about it. This could be fake. You take it off and then lower something into the sprinkler, right? So that's not the case. What an eventful live, right? Like I muted without realizing it. I was recognized. That's only happened a few times in person. That's so funny. You're literally like the 5th person that's ever recognized me, dude. Yeah. It is crazy. That's funny. So not under the sprinkler, right? We know we got to get our hands dirty. Check the roots, maybe under the leaves. All right, I'm liking the guesses. Honestly, you guys aren't too far off. I'll give that hint. You look awesome, by the way. Thank you. You sound awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. Inside the fences. So one thing I will note here is we're going to be going live a lot more. I just went full-time into content. So I've been working at Disney and ESPN for the last 7 years. I've never been full-time content, the water thingy. So I've been balancing both of them. So guys, we're going to some international countries here in the next couple days, which is sick. I'm reading In the Bushes. So yeah, if you're just joining, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Everybody hit that like button. It's kind of weird getting like the mirror because then you see how different you look. Okay, so not in all of these leaves. One time when I came to search here, I genuinely brought a leaf blower and just blew all these leaves out. And honestly, it would have helped me, right? So there's another hint. It would have helped me to blow all the leaves out, right? So we know I got to get my hands dirty. We know it's within 6 feet of the tool that I found. We know we're going to have to use this tool that is also a magnet. I'm reading a lot of water. Here's the thing. The water is more than 6 feet away, right? So, you know, could be. It's pretty down here. People ask, what's the point of geocaching? When else would you just be like, we're right off a main road and it's just like, it's a snail. Oh man, the snail. Push it inside the fence. Okay, you guys are guessing. Keep guessing. I'm loving the interaction. It's good to see all of you. We're gonna be doing a lot more lives, like I said. I also did think maybe we need to put the tool in here. No, right? So that is not it. Push that thing we found in the fence. So no, I will tell you right now, this is not it. So I will say within the next 15 minutes, you're on. If you haven't guessed it, I will show you guys where it is at. I've got a meeting at noon, but let's see if you guys can guess it. Can you move any of the rocks or bricks by the grass? Good question. One of the places I look to, right here, right? So I actually like look under it, all around it, and no. So this is like the only one you can move, but that has nothing to do with it. Just test the ground. Okay, so I'm reading with the magnet kind of test the ground. That does make sense. That does make sense. Yo, it's this guy. Yo, what's up? What's up? You guys are not used to seeing me on live, but we're about to go live a lot more often. The sprinkler, it is not that. So I'm gonna give another hint. It's within frame, right here. You can see it within frame. So, fake rock, okay. Fake rock, right? Any attempts? Wholesome goes live. We're gonna drag this on the ground, try the bushes. Where at in the bushes though, my guy? I mean, there's this. Obviously not. Black plastic, yeah, I did see this. So it's not this. Thing next to the roots. Yeah, this is just a dead bush. So that's not it. I will say it's not in the 4 logs. Good attempt. The tree stump. Oh, the tree, okay, yep. See, I did make a video of this cache where I didn't find it, and this was one of the places that I thought for sure. It is not near this tree, so good guesses though. Keep them coming. I'm seeing a lot of good guesses. Here, I'll give another hint away. You guys ready for a hint? Everybody like that? Hit that like button. We'll do the hint. This is my first live in like 2 years, so we're still getting back in the groove of things here, but we've got another hint. And that hint is it's not on the fence. It's not on these posts. Has nothing to do with either the fence or the posts or the tree roots, right? It is still within frame. So, keep on guessing. Is this guy real? No, dude, I'm a fake human being. Not watched you in a while. Well, thank you. Welcome back. Appreciate you being back. Everyone, if you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. We're doing a lot more geocaching lives. So the bush, red thing on the fence post. So the red thing on the fence post is the tool. So this is the tool we need to use. I keep reading tree roots, the red thing on the ground. No, so we're gonna use this, right? So this is the tool. We're looking for the geocache. The size is other, right? So the size is other. And if you're still watching, I found this. I've searched for 2 hours. I found it in the first 5 minutes on a TikTok live. So I know where it's at. You guys are gonna guess it. I have faith in you. That log under the fence is no. So the hints we know. It's not under these logs. It's not on the fence. It's not in that bush. I do have to get my hands dirty, and it's within 6 feet of this, right? It's not top of the tree. Log with 2 holes, but not the ones at the fence. Yeah, so none of these logs. Let's hear some guesses. In the water for sure. Throw the magnet in the bushes. Okay, yeah, you know, I can see that. Get a little magnet action in these bushes here. Yeah. Little Stewie Griffin talking voice action there for you. A little bit of, yeah, no, it's not gonna be that. It was a good idea, but not gonna be anything to do with that. Lift the black garden tarp by the fence. Okay, that's not a bad note, but that is also not it. All right, so it's not the sprinkler heads. There is a couple sprinkler heads. There's one over here, and there is another over there. It's not in the pond. That's past 6 feet away. I'm gonna show it 5 minutes. If we don't get it in the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna show you the hidden cache. One of the pebbles is magnetic. That is not it. I will say that's the closest we've gotten, right? So this is the closest we've gotten, is the pebbles being magnetic. They are not, but we're on the right track there, all right? Leaves, right? You think maybe it's a fake leaf. Also, there's a geocache video coming out. I just found a geocache that is gonna make an awesome video. It's not this. So definitely super stoked to, crap, there was a point about that video. Oh, a leaf. Best camouflage I think I've ever seen. So that's gonna be super cool. Pick up the logs. I've already said it's not under these logs. Wooden rectangle thing, try that. Something magnetic in the pebbles. The pebbles is the close, not part of the fence. How do caches work? They're basically hidden containers that are game pieces in a global treasure hunting game known as geocaching. So you can download the geocaching app. Check out my videos, hit the like button, hit subscribe. You'll see a lot of my geocaching videos. So we're getting close here. We've got some right guesses, everybody. Where do we think we need to use that tool? Where do we think circle metal thing in the ground? Circle metal thing in the ground. Can we point out magnet around the ground, and when you get something, dig? See, and I thought this too. I literally thought I would like drag it around here, right? We're on the right path. Go ahead and everybody look closely. You're gonna get the joys of finding a 5 difficulty cache with me. I just untied my shoes because I stepped on my shoelace. Go ahead and take a close look. You guys got this. May or may not have just passed by the cache. Did anybody see anything out of the ordinary here? Because while I tie my shoe, let's go ahead and reflect. I see the pink star. We're getting a little bit of spam on the pink star. Yes, there's tons of geocaches in the Czech Republic. Star on the ground. Okay, everybody's saying pink star. Hold on. We're getting a lot of pink stars. The shoes are tied. Don't worry. I know everybody was concerned about that. Where is the pink star? Oh, dude. Okay, everybody saw the pink star right here. So, this is what's crazy about geocaching, right? This is what's gonna blow your mind. So, it's not the pink star, but can anybody see where it's at? It's a 5 difficulty rating, right? So, found this tool. It's a 5 difficulty rating. Everybody hit that like button because we're about to show you where the cache is. We do still have to use that tool. It's not the star, but you can see it within the frame. Let's hear it. It's not the star. We are gonna have to use that. This is what's crazy, guys. I don't think anybody said where it's at. Okay, are you guys ready? Who's ready for the reveal? Hit that like button, throw some W's in chat. It's not this purple star, because right here, look at that. Those are not legitimate because they're only there to hide this. Would you have ever thought, drop some W's in the chat, hit that like button. This camouflage is unbelievable. Oh no, I just dropped a rock in there. It's okay, I know the cache owner, he's cool. Look at that. Everyone look at that. So it's so funny. Everyone was saying the purple star, right? Like that is crazy, right? That's what's crazy about geocaching, right in front of your eyes, and you couldn't even see it. And I didn't either. Like I spent 2 hours searching here, didn't find it, right? Then within 5, and that's the thing, it's almost like a video game that you can't beat or like homework that you're like stuck on. If you walk away 15 minutes, a day, 2 days, come back with a new set of eyes, you might just find it quickly, right? Like, yes, I was here for 2 hours. I mean, I was looking under those. I was looking at the fence posts. I was looking everywhere, and then come to find out it's right here. So this isn't the end of it, right? So we found this. We've still got this tool, everyone. So we still have this tool. This is not the cache. That's the other thing. If people are dropping off right now, this right here, that's not the geocache, right? This is just to hide the fact that we still need to use this magnet right? 5 difficulty. You can all say you found the hardest, and we just felt that magnet attach right here. So check this out. We pulled this up, and now we're using this magnet tool that we found. Oh man, okay, that wasn't it. Oh, there's some rocks on top of it, and pull out the actual geocache right there. Oh man, that is such a good hide. We're gonna do it all in reverse. I'm not wearing the high-vis vest because, to be honest, I've already been spotted. That landscaper over there actually has geocached before, and he recognized me. So if you go rewatch this live after this, he recognized me from my videos, and you know, I don't always have to wear the high-vis vest. I'm just out here geocaching. It's all good. So that's it. That is crazy. We've got the logbook right here. Go ahead and ask any questions in the chat. Well, I'm just kind of leaving you guys hanging. So this is the logbook. Everyone asked what's inside of geocaches. This one, we've got a necklace, right? I should move the star. You're right. You know what? It's plastic. I should just throw that away, right? So here we've got the necklace. We've got a cross necklace. We've got the logbook right here. Still got to go sign it. Have not signed this yet, but hit that like button, guys. This is a 5 difficulty cache. Cache owner on this, amazing work, right? Like amazing. So we're gonna do it all in reverse. Let's do it all in reverse. If you're just joining, check out this 5 difficulty cache. We are gonna sign the logbook here in a minute. Happy to answer any questions. What app do you use? So use the geocaching app. It's a green logo, Geocaching. I also use the Cachly app, so geocaching or Cachly work, but they're both, yeah. There's actually like 10 or 15 apps out there, but those are the 2 that I use. So let's do it in reverse. Here's the cache, right? We've got the container. Yeah, dude, go ahead. Yeah, no, absolutely. For sure. Yeah, no,
It's still rather do
Thanks for the heads up. Told him he's got the high-vis vest on. It's like my signature. All right, so did I practice Cyto? Yes, I did with the pink star we just found. This right inside of that. We had to fish that out with a magnet that we found over here. Right, so the magnet is inside of this. Absolutely insane. And the only way that we found that is by lifting this camouflage up with these rocks glued. And we could see there was more rocks glued. I'm definitely gonna put these rocks when I hide it back because that's how it's intended to be, right? So, oh no. Well, we still gotta sign it, it's all good. So, this is the first thing that you find here. So when you think about a 5 difficulty cache, this is how many steps there are. What's my name? So everyone, my name's Josh Hull. That's why my channel name's Hullsome and why it's spelled wrong. My last name's Hull. So that is why, whoa, my bad. That is why. And I'm gonna walk everyone through the whole geocache right now. So go ahead and hit that like button. You've got like 1 or 2 minutes here left. Oh, yeah, we're good. Okay, so we're gonna show the whole thing. We're gonna show it all. Everybody, check this out. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're about to do it all the way through. So, right here, first thing you find. You might think you're geocaching, finding a regular cache. No, says I, right? This is a tool. This is not a regular cache. I look like Seth MacFarlane. I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Thank you. Hopefully in the best way, right? So, we got this magnetic tool. Now this magnetic tool we would use on some item, but we've got to find the item. And this is where I spent 2 hours, genuinely, right? It's not 5 difficulty rating for nothing. So, spent 2 hours, found this tool immediately. 2 hours later, I look down here, who sees it? Yeah, right there. Right there. And somehow, after 2 hours of searching, I came back here. I went live on TikTok for 5 minutes and I found this. Like, that is crazy, right? So I was blown away. I wish I got it on YouTube Live, but it's all good because now I'm hanging out here and you guys got to figure out yourselves. So pull this up, right? So this is still not the cache. That's the thing, right? I found this. That's still not the cache, but here we can lower this magnet that we just found right over there, and we lower this magnet down here, and that is where you find the cache's logbook. So, unbelievable. See, the thing is if it was a larger rock, I would have noticed it immediately, and that's what makes this cache so difficult, is that right when I come up to a spot like this, I always search right here. Right? Like I always search under the bigger rocks, but because this one had, like check it out here, we'll lower this. Because this one had such good camouflage, and again, it had the rocks on top of it like this, absolutely so hard to find. I am a dedicated cache finder. Just went full-time content. I'm gonna be doing a ton more live, so if you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, please. It means the world to me. I cannot believe I've got 1,000 people here watching me right now. It's just the beginning, guys. We're gonna be doing so many adventures. I appreciate every single one of you. I honestly can't even believe this is a reality. So every single one of you that's geocache, hasn't started yet, just enjoys watching my videos, thank you so much. I appreciate it more than you know, because we get to find cool things like this, right? We get to find cool things like this. Let's bring the cache up one final time. Thanks for not posting brain rot. Hey, I try my best. I put a little brain rot. I got some 6-7 in my videos and other things like that. But no, I try to get everyone outside, have some nice, wholesome fun. If you don't know why my name is Wholesome, Josh Hull. Hull is my last name. I will be doing more lives, probably be going live every day after this. So was very successful. It was awesome to hang out with all of you. But I've got a log to sign. So I'm gonna go ahead and head back to my truck. Does anybody have any questions? Who's got questions? I haven't gone live in years and this has been so successful. It's been awesome to hang out with all of you. Who has seen Theo Vaughn and Sketch talk about how they're gonna go geocache on live? Yeah, they've seen the videos. They've seen the videos. No, she does not have red hair. But I'm hoping that I can find a pen somewhere to sign the logbook with. So that's the next goal. But what was my job before? I was working at Disney, ESPN, the last 7 years. So the media networks, I trained. So the first month people were working, I was a trainer. Yeah, great time, but like ultimately couldn't go all in on this, you know? And I have big dreams and big goals with this. Where is this cache? This is in Boise, Idaho. So honestly, this is one of the hardest caches I've ever found. Like 5 difficulty rating, genuinely very difficult, but ultimately extremely rewarding. So everyone, thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Oh, dude, he's got a pen. Oh, this is the best. Let's go, dude. Thank you so much. Bro, I appreciate it. That is the best conclusion to this live we could have. Oh man, I absolutely love this. I was straight up gonna have to go back home and get a pen, and he ended up watching the live stream to give us a pen. This has to be my favorite live stream I've ever done. So, absolutely the coolest thing ever. I'm gonna have to go make sure I get his pen back too. So here we go, signing the logbook. So this is the one thing that you have to do to prove that you did in fact find the geocache. So we've got that there. I think it's the coolest thing ever that he recognized my videos, and he's a landscaper. Might have to have some features in some upcoming videos. And he comes over and gives us the pen because he was watching the live stream. That is just like the coolest. I love that. So we signed the log. I'm gonna put it back for everyone who hasn't seen it. Here's the logbook. Check that out. right? So this is the last step. This is the logbook that we pulled out. It was in this, right? So that's the actual cache. Everyone joining, that is the actual cache. We pulled it up using this magnet that we found over here. That's kind of the first step. But there was not just a pipe here. There was this whole contraption hanging down inside of that, right? And how on earth are you supposed to see that? Not easily, my friends. Let me tell you that right now, not easily. Absolutely crazy. So, and the only reason that we could pull it out is because we found this tool right here inside of this fence. So multiple steps, 5 difficulty caches for the win. Appreciate every single one of you. Hit that like button. Go watch the whole live. This was my favorite live I've ever done, so hopefully it does not disappoint you. Hit that subscribe button. Absolutely crazy. Wait, where's the cab for this? All right, everybody, have a great Monday, great President's Day. Hope you all do amazing things today. Go geocaching, go outside. I just stuttered a little bit, but that's a great time to end it on. Peace.